As film is a subjective medium, this is just my opinion. Please make up your own mind about a film. P.S. You are awesome.
Time for another movie review, because if there's one thing YouTube needs, it's somebody else doing a movie review. And today's movie is Solo, a Star Wars story. Of course, it's the second standalone Star Wars movie after Rogue One, obviously. And this tells a story of the younger years of Han Solo. So what I know, this is set about 10 years before Star Wars. Or for the younger generation, this is set 10 years before Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. So we start off finding a bit about Han Solo's early years, when he's basically just as they call in the movie, a street rat on Corellia. But due to certain circumstances, he decides to enlist in the Imperial Army. But when he realises that's not what he wants to do, of course he wants to be a pilot, as he quotes himself, the greatest pilot in the galaxy. And we also learn how Chewie and Han meet. It's to say it's quite tumultuous, to say the least. So after going AWOL with the Imperial Army, Han joins up with Beckett, a smuggler, and this is basically where he learns the trade, where Beckett acts like his mentor. And Beckett is played by Woody Harrelson, who's very good in the role, actually. And of course we meet the younger version of Lando Calrissian, played by Donald Glover, who I've known since I saw him in Community. He was very good in that. It's a good show. If you haven't seen Community, check it out. Except for Season 4. Season 4 sucked. And there are some pretty decent action set pieces. It's got what you'd expect in a Star Wars movie. Except no Jedis, basically. Pretty much no lightsabers. This is pretty much more, whereas Rogue One was a war film, this is, I guess you'd call it, kind of a heist film. Yeah, and young Han Solo is played by, look at this name, Eldon Ehrenreich. I think I said it right. I thought I had a long last name, but jeez. And he does a pretty decent job. He takes some of the mannerisms of Harrison Ford, but he also makes a character somewhat his own, if that makes sense. I mean, it did have its moments, but personally I thought Rogue One was a better standalone Star Wars movie. But of course, no Star Wars movie is perfect. Well, maybe The Empire Strikes Back. But yeah, so I did like it. I'm going to give it a 7. So I think it's going to divide people like The Last Jedi. I think this is going to be another divisive Star Wars film, but that's pretty much Star Wars these days. Links to the trailer in the description below. That's all for now, and I'll see you again soon.